I'm Usha and I am Street Child's Regional Coordinator for South Asia. Yes, I can tell you what I'm drinking. I'm drinking a lovely cup of warm water because I don't really drink tea or coffee, but it's really good. So I'm originally from Nepal and I've always wanted to kind of go back to Nepal and work there. So when the earthquakes happened in 2015, it was a huge wake-up call to get there quicker. And I was also looking for organizations that were delivering a response to the earthquake, and that's when I came across Street Child. And so I went to volunteering. I think we were called ambassadors back then. So I joined Street Child as an ambassador in Nepal, worked there for 8 weeks, really loved it, the work that was ongoing. And so I was offered a role, and having done both my degrees in development, I saw that as a good opportunity to finally go back and start working there. So as soon as our work in Nepal kicked off, I joined the team there and have been based there since then, which has now been 4 years. So Street Child's work is important to the communities, mainly because there is a huge need for support to these communities. So we work in some of the most marginalized, some of the most inaccessible places in the world, which makes us one of the very few organizations that is committed to not just going into those communities, but really working with those communities, which is why I think our work is that much more important. I can give you an example of our work in Nepal, where we work with a community called the Musaha community, who are one of the most disadvantaged groups in South Asia and have been discriminated against and oppressed for generations, and many of them still work as bonded laborers. So when we first went to their community and did a research piece, we found that they were highly disillusioned with organizations like us, because people, went to them and took videos, took photos, interviewed them, but they never really saw the result of all of the time that they had invested. And so there was very little trust. And that was how they saw us as well initially. But having worked in the community for about 4 years now, we can really see the difference in the way that they approach us, in the way that they perceive us, and the way that we have worked with them is, I think, a testament to the fact that we really do work in a collaborative way. And I think that's one of the reasons why Street Child's work continues to be so important to the communities as well. So in terms of the impact, I think it's really heartening when you see that a child who isn't able to even write their name, not even a child, even a girl who is 16, 17, doesn't know what her name looks like on a paper, for her to then be able to not just write her name, but also teach her family and her parents to write their names and to do very basic calculations, and to just open her own business and run that business successfully and become an entrepreneur within her local community and doing her monthly accounts. So that journey, and to be able to do that in just about 6 months, I think is incredible. So that's the impact in real terms that I have seen and many of our team members see every day, which is why it makes it so much more important. Cheers. Cheers. Water.